And Taurus, Leo, Scorpio and Aquarius in that order. Messages, Spirit, please. Taurus, 7 years. Looking back on the last 7 years, I'm wondering, was it all really worth it? You're reaping what you sowed. You may feel like you haven't gained as much as you should have done with all the effort that you put in. So it's making you compare yourself to others. Comparison is not your friend. You have done everything in your power, and stop beating yourself up about it. Don't shut yourself off from others because you don't think you're good enough. There is a new beginning here if you communicate. At the minute you're not communicating. The 7 and the 1 make the 8, and the 8 is what you've got reversed. So lack of communication, lack of effort. But there is an opportunity being given to you by Spirit if you make the effort to have a whole new beginning. Could be a new home, could be a new business, could be a new career. You just can't be bothered. Someone needs new shoes, so it's time to put a rocket up your ass and get moving. Put some effort in. 8 years is mentioned, but 1 year left, and within that year you will be able to succeed in anything you put effort into. Your animal totems are the deer, the fox, the weasel or the stoat, the rabbit and the owl. And those born 1951 plus or minus 12 February to February may be involved somewhere. It's all about the finances. It's all about your stability. So don't give up and stop comparing yourself to other people. You are not them. They have not walked in your shoes. They do not know what you've been through to get where you are. They would be probably in the same position as you if they followed your path. Yeah, you need to pay attention to the red flags because this could get seriously unhealthy for you money-wise if you don't think very carefully about your actions. You need to take this opportunity to begin something new. Or you, in 8 years' time, you'll be just as dissatisfied as you are now. There is an offer coming towards you. You need to grab it, but there is signs cautioning you. Pay attention to the red flags. If something doesn't feel right, it isn't. Yeah, this is all about a new life. So what did I say? A new beginning within a year. Number 39 is important. So it breaks down to a 12, which is Pisces energy. It's karmic situations, secrets and hidden enemies. So you need to notice the unhealthy or disconcerting parts of your relationship. If you're swept up in a new romance, this card serves as a cautionary warning. Pay attention to your feelings and impressions with regards to your new suitor. Don't allow emotions to blind you to characteristics or habits that won't work out in a relationship. A red flag is a sign that something is off. It can include an indication of dishonesty, disrespect, flirtatiousness with others, substance abuse or lack of integrity. While your new love interest may treat you wonderfully well in the beginning, It's vital that you watch how he treats others or she treats others. Someone's basic character is revealed by the way in which he or she talks and acts with restaurant staff, valet parking attendants, and other miscellaneous individuals. In fact, people that can't do anything for them. If you're in an existing relationship, these red flags may signal a need for an honest and mutual discussion or couples counselling. This card doesn't necessarily guide you to leave a relationship, but red flags can mark along the path of healing. The romance angels will guide you to take steps that are healthy for everyone involved, so do follow your intuition. Merlin. Oh, Taliesin. So your third eye has been opened. You should be listening to spirit at this time. Merlin is the most famous bard and magician since history began. There are many conflicting stories of his birth, and given his modern-day fame, it is hard to distinguish the difference between fact and fiction. What is fact is his ability to understand physics and combine them with the practice of magic to create a world which was full of wonder and possibility. Merlin is a very old soul who has lived many lives and is known to be the reincarnation of Taliesin, the greatest wizard that ever lived. Most importantly, Merlin is known and respected for his prophetic powers. He was a wise man beyond that of any human. His wisdom came from memories of past and insights into the future, and he worked at one with the universe, worshipped the goddess, yet respected the fact that his was not the only belief practiced during this time. He was also gracious and humble, and his respect for others often meant that he was called to be a mediator in a dispute, so maybe you will be, or you maybe need mediation. You have found yourself in a position of mediator. However, unlike Merlin, you are unhappy with this responsibility, which has been forced on you. The people surrounding you know your ability to respect others and bring insight and calm to most situations. Don't be afraid to take on this responsibility. It is a sign of respect from those around you. Deal with this situation using the wisdom which is yours and trust in your abilities to ensure all sides are represented fairly. It will become evident that the entire situation was a simple misunderstanding, and information that each assumed the other party had was simply that, an assumption. So never assume. As the dispute is settled, all parties will leave feeling they have won, which will result in a newfound confidence in yourself and your abilities to no longer shy away from similar situations. So be calm in any situation. Excuse me. You may be receiving a letter. Leo, what's going on with you? Brushing things under the carpet, walking on eggshells, electrical and water problems within the home, arguments, accidents. There's a deeper problem at work here. Those born on the 16th, living or past it, your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. It is Neptune energy, Pisces energy, so someone's not telling all. It could be a bit rocky. Can't have that many, sorry. Yeah, the magician. Taurus has just had a magician. So those born on the 1st or the 28th, living or past it, for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. You or someone else is depressed. Are wearing a false mask and pretending that everything's alright. At the very least. At the very worst, there could be a criminal type person that you have your suspicions about. So be careful. This is Gemini energy. It rules communications and siblings. the hands, arms and shoulder injuries. There will be arguments. This is conflict and competition, and fire sign energy. At least 3 fire signs could be involved in this situation. Something is not quite right and you know it. So watch out on Friday. Yeah, for now, all you can do is chop wood, draw water. Stay calm and get your house in order. Yeah, you have to learn how to stand on your own 2 feet and enjoy your own life, regardless of whether others want to be in it or not. Like a good friend, the romance angel sent you this card to tell you the truth. The best way to have more romance in your life is through attraction rather than through strenuous effort. You are most attractive when you're fully enjoying yourself in the present. Your joyful laughter and self-expression and body language are beautiful. In contrast, any stress you experience as you strain to find romance pushes against the stream of life. Strain comes from a place of fear with an underlying worry. Maybe I won't receive this. That fear then attracts the very thing that you worry about. Stress creates wrinkles, bodily tension and constricted voice and other unattractive characteristics. So go smell a rose and fully enjoy its fragrant beauty. Allow yourself simple pleasures that lead to great joy. Affirm frequently that you are loved and lovable. Visualize a wonderful romantic relationship with a great partner. Take excellent care of yourself and follow your inner guidance. Via the law of attraction, you'll draw romantic love to you through your attractive nature. So try not to get stressed. Yeah, this is, I told you before, this year is your learning period. The spirit are making you jump through hoops to learn some lessons, I'm afraid. So open your third eye chakra and listen to what spirit have to tell you. This is one of many messages that you will be receiving from spirit. The origin of sacred learning begins at the birth of time. Some may say time is endless and there is no beginning or end. Our learning is not dissimilar. There are no beginnings and no ends. Whilst ever there's a breath in our being, we are still learning. Recognising your spiritual knowledge is a gift from your soul. It is a gift of memories which you have stored over many lifetimes of experience. Sacred learning comes from our ability to first recognise this knowledge and then believe in yourself to find the courage to integrate it into your life. This isn't an airy-fairy feel-good information. There is an internal knowing which guides us all to where we need to be. Mostly we're unaware of the journey we are on and what influences the decisions we make. But the wheels are set in motion from the moment you take your first breath. Become more aware of the importance of your decisions and how they influence others around you. You just made a decision, and the repercussions from this will affect many more people. This may be one of those rare times when you need to justify why you made that decision. This is not to say that it was a bad one, it's just simply a decision which has ramifications. Take time to think through your decision-making process because it's time to become aware of how often you rely on your sacred learning from your soul past without even knowing you are accessing such wisdom. From this time forward, you will begin to take your inner wisdom more seriously and you will begin to understand the depth of knowledge that you bring from one life to the next. Congratulations, you're learning to stand on your own 2 feet. Scorpio, although it's not a Libra card, it again has Libra on it. You are feeling that you're giving out too much and getting nothing back in return. 6 years is mentioned. Of trying your best to keep the balance, keep the equilibrium. Well, I'm sorry, but you don't have to. It's not your job to make other people happy. It's your job to make yourself happy. And this situation isn't. There could be financial problems because of it, because you're too giving. Yeah, there's a codependent. Oh no, you refuse to walk away though. You want to stay on this path, but and if you do, that's fine, because within a year you will have a whole new beginning, a new home, a new start in life, a new job, possibly new financial opportunities, which if you take them, you can make them grow into something fantastic. 8 months of being stuck, and then so the last 4 months from now of the year, you probably will be in a better place. But for now, you're feeling a bit lacking in reciprocity. No major arcana, so it's something within you that needs to change. You need to stay optimistic, because Spirit are bringing you a gift. It's time to go. Yes, you probably are moving to a new home, and it will be a good thing. Massively good thing. Number 45 is mentioned. You deserve love and you are lovable. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. A Sagittarius energy may be coming towards you. The angels are cheering you on in your quest for a great love by letting you know that you deserve it. As a child of God, you're naturally a loving and lovable person. You have the right to be treated with kindness and respect by everyone in your life. If you've had a harsh life experience, you may have blamed yourself and felt unworthy of receiving affection. This card is a reassurance that you do deserve it. You're a beautiful being, pure love and light, no matter what anyone tells you. And no matter what anyone's done to you, no matter what happened in the past, Spirit's handiwork can never be undone. So you must say to yourself, I am lovable, I am loved, and I am loving. The more this experience comes true for you, affirmations help you believe spiritual truths at a deeper unconscious level. This in turn allows you to attract loving people, relationships, and circumstances, and you definitely deserve it. So remember, you are loved by Spirit, and you are lovable in this world. Yeah, you are chained to Spirit by an invisible umbilical cord. Goes from your navel. It is the yellow chakra. The yellow chakra represents the solar plexus. It teaches us the principles of wisdom and clarity and self-esteem. So this is all about your self-esteem, Miss Reed. You need to know that you are a good person. Whatever you are beating yourself up about, forget it. It provides you with the strength and determination of character to live your life with clear goals and direction. You are good-humoured and optimistic, and you often find yourself the life and soul of the party because you're bright and intelligent. The party begins to wane. You confidently take matters into your own hands and encourage everyone to look for ways to create more fun. It is your creative energy blended with your intellectual abilities which allows you to stimulate others to the point that they are happy to follow wherever you lead them. You don't take advantage of this power that is given to you by others. In fact, you are quite unaware that it exists at all, which is why people are always attracted to you. The responsibility for being the problem solver can sometimes become unwanted on your part. However, if given the opportunity to hand the responsibility over to someone else, you can't and you won't. Life is going to be busy for you, but what a life you will have. So, it's time to put your foot down, put the boundaries in place. If you may feel stuck at the minute, but it won't be long now because it's time to go. Within a year, you'll be in a different place, but you can hold your head up high because Spirit is saying, you have got this, and whatever life throws at you, you can handle. Aquarius, a heavy burden carried. You can see the light of the tunnel at the end of the tunnel there. Not much further to go. So it's been a hard journey. 10 days is mentioned. Don't give up because that's the 9. So that's the 10 when it's ending. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel, but right now you may still be fighting with every bit of your being, banging your head against a brick wall, feeling that this is a never-ending story. But you're almost there. Judgment Day is coming. Be ready, because this is going to be the settlement of a long-standing problem and a fresh start. The phoenix will rise from the ashes, so don't give up before the miracle happens. Those born on the 20th, living or past it, for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. Yeah, I think some of you are going to the sea. You will be travelling to the sea. It's very important. So, they've mentioned the sea twice. Settlement of a long-standing problem and our fresh start. Number 7 is important. We're travelling across the water or to the water. You are calling in your soulmate. Your prayers and affirmations are being answered. You, like everyone else, have soulmates. These are people with whom you share time in heaven and in other lives. You may have a soul agreement to meet in this lifetime for the purpose of mutual spiritual growth. You have many such agreements with various people who are all your soulmates. They include friends, family members and co-workers and romantic partners. This card guides you to actively call your romantic soulmate into your life. You can do so through prayers, affirmations and visualization. It also means working on yourself so that you epitomise the qualities you seek in a partner. For instance, if you desire a significant other who has got a great sense of humour, you need to develop this within yourself. Like attracts like, which is all part of calling in your soulmate. So you smile, they smile. So don't expect somebody to come towards you if you're shy and not making the effort. Eye contact and a smile may be all that's needed to encourage someone to move towards you. Not everyone moves without encouragement. So many. Yellow chakra angel, Scorpio, just had that one. It's very important. It's about your solar plexus. It's like an umbilical cord to Spirit. And it teaches you the principles of wisdom, clarity and self-esteem. So think more of yourself. It gives you clear goals and the direction. You are good-humoured and optimistic, and you often find yourself the life and soul of the party because you are bright and intelligent. When the party begins to win, you confidently take matters into your own hands and encourage everyone to look for ways to create some more fun. It is your creative energy blended with your intellectual ability which allows you to stimulate others to the point that they are happy to follow wherever you lead them. You don't take advantage of this power though. In fact, you are quite unaware that it exists at all, which is why people are always attracted to you, because you're humble. The responsibility of being the problem solver can sometimes become unwanted on your part. However, if given the opportunity to handle that responsibility over to someone else, you can't and you won't. Life is always going to be busy for you, but what a life you will have.